See, I set it up so that particular planet moves in time with my voice and all my smile, if I'm smiling or not. And since you naturally kind of smile with saying words, it just moves around a lot. I kind of want I kind of wanted to give my planets kind of like jiggle physics, but I don't have the proper files to do that. You know, don't laugh at me.
Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of the Wavlength INTL podcast. I am your host, Jazz Wave. With me tonight we have Outkast Shadow, and we have another special guest to start off season 2 already. We got Galaxy Me. Now, before I let Galaxy introduce himself, I do want to provide a minor update on some of the topics that we're covering tonight. I know that at the end of the last episode I was gonna to talk about my thoughts on the Rivals 2 Creator Program. We've decided to push that discussion back until at least after Heatwave, so that way we can fully collect our thoughts on that as well. But for tonight's topics, we're going to be talking about The Hunt, which is my bracket, my first ever bracket that I unfortunately had to end in order to try and run another Rivals 1 bracket. We'll get more into that later. And we're going to be looking at some optimizations that the devs should be doing in Rivals 2 now that the game is over a year old. But before we get into that, everybody welcome Galaxy Me to the pod.
Woo, yeah. Hello everyone, hello. My name is Galaxy Me.
Turn you up.
If you somehow
cranked. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. If you somehow know who I am, then congratulations. You are definitely chronically online. But I made a few tutorials back in 2021 for Rivals of Aether 1. I do have a little bit of experience running being a TL like Jazz. I ran a special tournament called Galactic Chaos. The special gimmick of that tournament was that every single set had completely randomized rule sets. It was very incredibly funny, including randomly banning characters. Incredibly funny. But yeah, I am trying to make content for Rivals 2. We'll talk about those optimizations later on, and why that's been so difficult for me, especially if you know how difficult running Vtuber software is. And yeah, I mostly just I try to vibe, hang out. I recently got married about a year and a half ago, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years and a half ago. So most of my focus has been on my lovely wife. But she does want to become a VTuber. I've heard that she wants to like try to start streaming and stuff, but alas, we don't have the means to get her set up. But yeah, pretty much it, I think.
It's great to have you on one of these galaxies. Now, let's just go ahead and jump right into it, because boy, dude, we have a lot to air out.
Holy crap. Oh my goodness.
Including me, because I'll be honest. For the longest time, after our Rivals 1 championship series ended, for the longest time I was like, all right, I'm just going to put my head down. I'm just going to keep moving forward. I'm going to do what I can to keep this game that I love alive. Unfortunately, I think that the rhetoric that this game is dead, alongside like the current community, is going to be the reason that Rivals 1 doesn't really see a resurgence right now. And I think we can all attest to that. But to provide a bit of context about The Hunt. So like I mentioned earlier, The Hunt was my first ever bracket that I've ran in general, back when Wolfpack FGC was a crew. I think immediately after I had started Wolfpack as a crew, I was like, okay, Kelly, who was one of the co-owners at the time, I want to run a bracket, let's run it out of our server. And so it took maybe like 3 tries to finally get it off the ground. Back in December 2021, the first ever hunt ran for PC side. The real true first ever hunt that ran was for Switch, but I don't remember what point in December that was, but the hunt did initially run as a bracket for both PC and Switch, because at that time I still had ties with Switchcord. I still do have ties with Switchcord, and I was pretty much the quote-unquote community ambassador for Switch, if you will. Eventually, after a while, I ended up stopping the Switch side about after 25 iterations, and really just kind of focused in on the PC side of things. So for the next almost 4 years, the hunt would not only be the main bracket that I had focused on running, that would allow me to expand into other brackets, both for rivals and outside of rivals. But it also built up on Wolfpack as a crew, then a team. It helped me get new players for Wolfpack, it helped me get new staff, it helped me get commentators as well. So the people that did watch the hunt stream last Sunday, you can probably understand why, once everything was done, I was emotional about it. Because this bracket meant a lot to me. But also, at the same time, ending the hunt was more bittersweet than it was happy, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why is because that kind of year and a half period after Rivals 1 Championship Series ended, everything Rivals 1 related either stopped because a lot of people had there's no more R1CS, this game is dead mentality, or everybody just congregated in the mid-level grind server and never wanted to expand their horizons to other stuff. Granted, there's not that much else, but there wasn't that much else aside from Academy, MLG, RSC at the time before they stopped running stuff there as well, and then the Wolfpack Tournament Series server. So the more stuff disappeared, the more I really wanted to focus in on keeping Rivals 1 alive. But over time, I realized that the number of people that I was getting in the hunt was just constantly dwindling. There were times where it just didn't run. And I was like, okay, it's just an off week. I'll shake it off and we'll come back next week and hopefully people will join. But that wasn't the case. There was a point in time where the hunt, while it was running weekly, didn't run like back to back 3 times. I was like, well, what's going on here? And when you look at everything that I have done for the hunt, I advertised it well. The whole entire reason that I even used social media in the first place was because Kelly told me that, yeah, we're gonna have to advertise this on Twitter if we want people to join our bracket. And against my own will, I went with it because I wanted this bracket to grow. So advertisement was the issue. Oh, but just throw money at it. I kid you not, this was something that was told to Outkast at one point. And that brings up another issue. if you need to get money as a motivator, then you cannot run a bracket properly. I will say this. And this isn't just a problem that's in the rivals community itself. It's just a general problem with NA. More specifically the US. They see money as like the main thing that's going to get them to go to stuff, and that there's no money, they don't go. What about the grind? What about the experience? If you care solely about money, nothing's going to grow. Right?
Yeah. It's a...
And for a while, the hunt did have money. For like the first 50 something hunts, it was like, oh, winner takes all $10. And that was doing fine until I looked at my bank account being a freshman in college, and it's like, I need to save money. This isn't going to work anymore. I don't have a job right now. I need to use what I have to put towards getting my groceries, my laundry, stuff like that. And so I ended up taking that away. And the other thing that just made me go like, I gotta stop with this isn't going to work anymore, was the fact that at that time, when I was still using Bank of America, Spiker actually appeared as a weekly payment. And I was like, Spiker is not a weekly payment. And he was winning so much that it got to that point. So I had to cut that off. Money was never the solution. And it never will be.
Yeah, it's interesting because, if it's okay, I'll
you can go. You go.
Yeah.
So my experience with money and Galactic Chaos was actually the exact opposite, but I think I know why. Like literally, I did all this work to set up Matcherino and all that, right? The first one I did, I had a guy. I guess he was just looking for money to burn. I was kind of good friends with him. He like put like $150 in my first tournament in the first prize pool. I was like, whoa, okay, all right. And I forget how many people showed up for that one. I think it was like 6. I think like one top player showed up. I think it was like Bagel or something. They showed up. The tournament was cool. The next few tournaments, I was living with my mother at that point, so I had money to burn. Honestly, I had a good job. And so I put like $50 into each one. One time when I gave one of the top players, I think it was the Maple player that doesn't play now.
There's like 10 of them.
Yeah, I'm like, you know how little that narrows it down.
Yeah, you have little. He was a top Maple player in one, but he doesn't play now.
Again, that
starts
doesn't
with an
narrow.
S. Starts with S. Starts with an S. Speed something. I don't know. Catching that. Anyways.
Sure.
No.
Sure.
Yeah, catching that was just catching that.
Sure.
Anyways, I
sure.
gave
Shitbag. Catching that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah,
bad.
I gave him the money. Or I messaged him like, hey, how am I gonna get this money to you? And he was like, oh wait, there was a prize pool in this? And I was like, wow, they were just like in for the love of the game, I guess. But,
where is that? Where's that shit, bro?
Yeah, like a lot of people like legitimately like forgot, and one of them literally didn't have a way for me to pay him, so I like gifted him like a roguelite on Steam or something.
You know what? That's actually pretty smart.
But yeah, because he was like, hey man, I think it was Hades. Yeah, he wanted Hades. And so
choice.
he was like, man, can you just give me Hades instead? And I was like, sure, why not? But I think the issue is with TOing in general, because I'm gonna empathize with Jazz a little here. I think the issue is that you have to either have some weird gimmick for your tournament. You have to have one of the three things. 1, money, or nobody's gonna come. 2, a really stupid, weird gimmick that no one's expecting, which the gimmick for mine was the randomization. Um, it was so funny. And or three, you have to already have top players playing in your bracket so you can advertise that top players are playing in your bracket. And so I feel like this is not just a rivals thing. I feel like this is just a like you said, an NA thing, or just a culture, like a FGC culture thing in general, where people are really not in it for the love of the game anymore. It's no longer like 2010 or 2009 where people were like, hey, this is kind of novel. We're playing video games, but seriously, you know? And
Right.
yeah, it's just, yeah, people legitimately forgot that my tournament had a prize pool. Even though I was advertising it, I had the Maturino like little bar thing on my stream and everything. But yeah, people legitimately forgot, and I think it's just because they were having fun with the stupid rules that I had. I think like for grand finals, Bagel was playing against like a really new workshop player who wasn't very good, and when I gave him the rule set, I looked at it and I was like, oh no, all characters are banned except Edalus with Abyss mode on. And Bagel, I saw Bagel in the chat go, I'm very sorry for what's about to happen. It was really funny. He was like, I'm sorry, my child. But yeah.
Literally like Thanos. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really funny. But yeah, and it's just because I remember like a common gimmick, and I think you've already done this for the hunt, and maybe this is just me getting this wrong, but a lot of people are giving away quote unquote skins for participating in the brackets, and that's like one way. That's like a little bit of a gimmick, but yeah, it just feels like nowadays it's like you can't get someone to come to your bracket just for like the love of the game. They're like, what's in it for me? And I'm like, brother, video games. I don't know. Having fun.
The thing is that I started doing like the giving skin away thing when I had tried running a Rush Rev weekly, and I had decided, I might as well bring this back for the feast, and that's what I have right now. It's just that skins are on rotation.
Right.
But even then, well, the feast is another problem in its own self that I won't really get into right now. I think it's just people are tired of like classic Rivals 2 right now, or there's probably some other stuff, but like I said, not gonna go too deep into the feast today. But for the hunt, usually every 25 hunts I'd throw in a prize pot, but when I got to the hunt 150, I wasn't in a good position to be able to do that at the time. So I was like, okay, this hasn't been done before with the hunt, so I will have people choose whatever Wolfpack themed custom color skin that they want, and they can just have the color code for that as like something that they can get for entering the 150th hunt. Nobody entered that hunt. Not a single person entered that hunt. But
yeah,
I do want to touch back on a mid-level grind server for a hot second, and Outkast and Shadow. Would you like to chime in on this topic? Because there's a lot to talk about in regards of the mid-level grind server. So I mentioned earlier, a lot of people gravitated towards there after our RCS ended, and they had their own brackets. They started a monthly super mid off. I had a bunch of money for it, and they would work together to build up their prize pots, right? And Well, I also would offer like the Wolfpack or Dust Wolves Ko-fi page as like a place that people can donate if they want to increase the prize pot. I did this for Threat Level Alpha, both of them. I also did it again for the final hunt. Nobody ever donated it. It donated to it. The only person that really put in the majority of the money for the hunt finale was Outkast.
Yeah, me, the Canadian, the guy who gets completely messed up by the exchange. Yeah, why am I funding like your guys' brackets? Like, what is going on? That it was like what some of it was you yourself, and then like a grand majority of it was me. That is disgusting.
The least that I could do, because again, I'm not in the greatest financial situation right now. I wasn't able to work over the summer. The only reason I was able to throw in like $300 for Threat Level Alpha 2 and 1 was because I had a summer job at that time. So the least that I could do for now was like 25, and Outkast is able to cover the rest of it. That prize pot would have not been possible if Outkast didn't bother to chip in. But what really stung even more was the fact that Natty Solo. So when Outkast was streaming his run, and Outkast was the only person streaming his run on Twitch.
Yeah, no. By the way, we'll get to that one later. Holy.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy about that.
People came in, and, Natty didn't even know that the hunt was a thing, right? And we'll get back to that point again. That's nothing against Natty at all, right? No. And just out of the blue said, "Hey, I'm willing to throw in an extra $30 to the prize pot." I was like, "That's crazy." I had already closed donations at that time because donations were open from the Ko-fi link for 3 weeks. And the advertisement period I had was 3 weeks. So I decided, all right, the week after I run the Hunt 164, this is getting announced. So somebody that I barely even know was kind enough to just throw in 30. And unfortunately, because the donations are closed, we had to decline that. But also, Outkast was like, what did you say to me, Outkast?
It's like there's
like, why else didn't you want to accept it either?
Because like no, this should have been, first of all, that's just like why at this point, like we got the sign. It was supposed to, for me, that was like supposed to be like an advertisement to attract players, right? I don't want and like the mere fact that that was like what it took to get said players, I don't want them to get any more money. It's purely selfish on my part, because literally fuck you guys. Like most of you. What was the numbers that we ran for like people that like just showed up just for the money?
There was like initially 38 people registered, two didn't check in.
Two DQ'd.
So we had 36 people for the entire bracket. And all the 36 people, 23 of those people were not regular entrants when there was like no money for them.
I'm giving one player a pass because like they're I think they're ahead of their time for deciding to wanting to put VODs by themselves so that they can look back for themselves. And that player being Fennec. Fennec's the only one that gets a pass. Shoutouts to Fennec.
Like, there were even some people, and like the other the other 13 people that we didn't mention, they were either people that did frequently join the hunt without money. These were people that used to join the hunt or any other Wolfpack bracket, and like I kid you not, there was like one person, Aether's Asylum, was kind enough to ask me like, "Hey, how's everything going in Dust Wolves right now?" And Aether's Asylum pulled up to the tournament. It was like he was genuinely concerned of like how everything was doing. Phoenix, This kid is from Switchcord. When I say Switchcord is some of the most loyal people ever, for how much shit that they've been given to the rest of the community because they're Switch, they are the most loyal people ever. The last time Phoenix played Rivals 1 was last year when he entered RAS. So that's crazy that through all this time, the kid still remembers me, and he's like busy with school and all, doing his own thing, making his own content for like Mega Man, and he still remembered me.
Mega Man.
Like those are some of the special cases that they cared, even if they weren't constantly entering.
Oh man, he's also book smart and also maybe money smart.
Oh my god!
I had
I knew you were gonna go there. I was like, the minute I heard Mega Man, I was like,
no, and he saw me laugh. I'm like, oh god, I have to do it.
Speaking of money smart, here's my thing.
Oh,
What's
up?
One thing that has like confounded me is I remember it was like in 2015. It was Smash 4. Definitely not Smash Ultimate. Smash 4.
Damn.
I remember what, you call me old? No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, I clearly remember stumbling on a website that was literally money match the website. You put in money, you list what games that you're good at, and then it'll automatically link you up with someone else that wants to do a money match with you. And, there. And I'm like, bro, why didn't that kind of content not take off? Like money match content. Like, I remember just last week, I was working, driving in my car, and apparently Jay Wong, which if you guys don't know, that was the guy who got beat in that the famous Evo 34, not 30, not 34,
37.
7. Yeah. 37.
let's go, Justin.
Yeah, let's go, Justin. Yeah, Justin Wong. He apparently went to someone's personal house because he was like always like online, like you're not good, and he went to his personal like house, money matched them for $5,000 each on each side. $5,000. Beat him. His wife made Justin a drink. He drank and he went home. And I'm like, why wasn't that all over YouTube? Hello?
Crazy.
The only reason why I know about that is because of a podcast.
That
Like,
is
money match
disrespectful.
Yeah, it was incredibly disrespectful.
Dude,
but also,
that is crazy.
wouldn't you would like to like seen that? Wouldn't that like just go crazy on Twitter? Like if he had said like, hey, just so you know, I went over to someone's house and beat him and took $5,000 from him.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't you like to have
dude.
seen that? Wouldn't you like to see Hungrybox like there's this one guy in chat who's always saying that he can beat me. I just money matched him for $100. It's gonna go down right now. Like what?
It's funny because you hear this from smaller YouTubers.
Yes, exactly. Like you don't hear this from big like content creators, and I'm wondering why. It's so in the culture, and it would generate. I'm gonna say for lack of a better word, drama. It will generate so much buzz. I'm gonna say buzz. Buzz is a better word.
Hype
Buzz.
is the word you want to look for.
Yeah, hype. Yeah, it would generate so much hype. And it's easy content. You're just playing the game, but now there's money on the line. And I'm pretty sure that I tried to look up that website again, and I think it's shut down.
Oh,
And so,
golly gee willikers, I wonder why.
yeah.
Like, let's think about that for a second. Like, moneymatch.com. I wonder why this got shut down.
Yeah, I just it's just so weird that
That's
money
crazy.
matching isn't a bigger part of the culture. It's just kind of weird to me. I feel like that should be part of the culture, a bigger part of the culture. It used to be a little bit of Smash culture of money matches. You would hear about it like, a good bit.
Though I will
Like so much so that they added a money match feature into Rivals 1.
Good times.
Yeah,
Too bad Dan Coin didn't do anything.
I will say this though. I will preface this though. It's probably I would not want to money match a minor.
Ooh.
Oh
Oh,
God.
If you
I don't-
knowers know what the
yeah,
what
like,
the
we
fuck
wanna
happened.
Bring that up, or like,
No.
save it for another time. Yeah,
That is
like,
That's
a-
another time.
That is a topic in and of itself. But like, yeah,
Yeah, age verification. Yeah.
no, something like that's apparently only been in Apex 2015, and it's not been part of the culture ever since. Yep. But yeah, so I want to circle back to the whole putting money down for a bracket isn't feasible at all. We did the math too for that, by the way. Jazz, do you still have the numbers, or do you remember?
Yeah, it's like not exact math, but this is just going off.
This is an example.
This is just going off like what I've noticed from when the mid-level grind server runs super mid off every month, right? I want to preface this with when Super Mid-Off first started running, I think it had like a $250 or
$300.
$200 pot. 300.
Yep.
It had a $300 pot that everybody was well, not everybody, that people were contributing to. Over time, that pot just kept dwindling and dwindling to the point where the most recent Super Mid-Off didn't have money. From at least what I saw on the Sleep page, and we'll get to Julie's website in a moment as well, but if you're telling me that you need at least like $100 minimum just to try and get at least 10 plus people to join your bracket, and this is assuming you're doing this weekly, or that's not feasible at all. It's definitely not even feasible at all, especially if when I'm a college student trying to find commissions for graphic design because I'm trying to make money somehow, and I'm struggling to get that too. But not even just weekly, just monthly, that starts to eat into people's bank accounts as well. So that's not feasible at all. And remember, like I said, Spiker kept winning the hunt so much early on that he became like a subscription in my Bank of America. Do you know how bizarre that looks? In general. And of course another person tried to, run a bracket where the money would be announced afterwards, and nobody liked that. But
Oh my
it was the
god!
only way.
Oh my god!
It was the only way that he was able to get people to enter purely for the grind and purely to showcase other people. But
so that was another thing too. I wanted that to be like communication issues between me and Jazz, but like neither here or there. I'm fine with this outcome, but initially what I wanted to happen, just to prove a point, was to announce that $150, like the $125 I donated and the $25 that Jazz donated, after we hit bracket start, just to see what would happen. We would have only seen 11 people, like playing 150 person weekly.
Probably even less than that, honestly.
Probably. Because, like, only people started flooding in after check-ins.
Which, that's another thing. Like, people always
that's always been a general issue.
That's not even a rivals issue. That's just an everybody issue. That's like there's no point in complaining about that. But I digress. That really Is there anything else you wanna go on about, Jazz, about this? So, because like my piece is mostly the content side.
The only other like instances of bias that we all took note of in like the past year and a half was that every time a Rivals One tournament was mentioned, and this could be either an NA cord when I finally got perms to post there in the tournament's channel, or just online by passing, the hunt just ended up getting excluded. I don't even know why. The hunt was running longer than mid-off, and then of course Super Mid-off was brand new. So why are people forgetting about it? It was one of the current like the third longest or second longest tournament at the time. So why were people forgetting about it? That shouldn't make any sense. Right? And then the same thing would happen with VODs. Every single time that I have streamed any tournament that I run, as long as more than 8 people to stream it, I would stream it. Because I want like a full top 8 to be interesting to everybody, right? And somehow people didn't even know that hunt VODs were go up on the Wolfpack or now Dust Wolves channel as well. So every time that VODs were mentioned in the same capacity, nobody ever mentioned the hunt as like a place to watch VODs from. It was always MLG Replay, Rivals Esports, or the unlisted videos on Aether Studios' YouTube account, AZ Rivals, KML Tournaments, and somehow Florida Rivals. Which, I get, yeah, Florida Rivals for GOTY, but what else are you watching them for? And this is like no disrespect to Florida Rivals at all, and this is no disrespect to Shadow's
like to
former
mention
home.
Guildhall, which is South Florida.
Mm.
Because that was still running even past then.
Huh.
Thank you, Shadow.
Well,
but yeah, it's like, what's going on here?
Oh, yo.
So I went back. I went back and somehow logged into my ancient challenge.
Challenge.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
They have a chat feature. They have a chat feature now.
Yeah. So I just looked to see what exactly happened with Galactic Chaos, and I do recognize that the first Galactic Chaos, the one with the biggest prize pool, was the most popular one. Galactic Chaos 1 had 20 entrants. And me being a relative nobody in the scene at that point in time, that was kind of sight unseen. But then immediately after that, come on, my computer is exploding. Immediately after that, it was down to 9 entrants for the second one, 7 entrants for the third one, 4 for the fourth, and then 8 for the fifth, and then 4 for the sixth. So yeah, money did definitely did make a difference for my tournament. But I still got, relatively, I still got a decent number even after the prize pool was just $50 instead of $100. I think it was a $200 because I put in $50 and then my friend put in $150 for some reason. So yeah, I was just gonna update y'all.
Which, god damn it, dude! Like, shouldn't have to take money, but whatever.
Or an insane, gimmick. But yeah,
like, dude, that is crazy. But yeah, Jazz, keep going.
The last thing that I wanted to mention was about Sleet.gg. I think a lot of people know by now that Sleet is Cheesy Potato's website that she's been working on, trying to keep constantly improve with like community feedback. I loved the site so much. I loved it to the point where I wanted to do some test runs on it with the hunt and the feast. Uh, the feast did get a chance to run a couple of times off of sleep. And through that, I was able to help Julie kind of fix up round robin stuff, which was cool. Uh, the hunt did not run off of sleep at all. And I got told while I was out one day that, hey, you're discouraging people from entering the hunt because you're trying to run it off of sleep. It was just a test period. None of this was finalized. I just got told that. When I went on to sleep and I looked at, I don't know, MLG running stuff off of sleep, mid-off will alternate between sleep and challenge, by the way. And Super
Okay.
Mid-off exclusively runs on sleep now. And I mentioned that to this person that said this to me, and then they were like, "Oh, well, but their numbers decreased because they're running off of sleep as well. They went from like 25 to 15 people to like
No.
5 to 15 people. That you're still averaging about 15 people
No.
on a good day."
I'm saying no because it's like, no, your numbers decrease because you decrease the prize pot.
No, I'm not even talking about Superman. I'm just talking about both brackets in general when they're ran off
okay.
of sleep. Like, if you're telling me that they went from 25 to 15 people to 5 to 15 people, that tells me that on the most positive good day, every mid-off is going to get 15 people. Right? Mm-hmm. So that's the most bullshit excuse I've ever seen. And then I just got told, oh, well, you're not popular enough.
Which, like...
What do you want me to do? I have a whole ass life I have a whole ass life that I have to get through, that I'm trying to deal with. I'm not just in the school, I also have to deal with shit at home because I have 2 immature parents and a filthy sister that doesn't like to clean up. And you're telling me, oh, go be popular online? No.
Gotta get your internet points up.
Oh my
Don't you
god.
know that?
If there is one
Funny
thing that I've
number go up.
absolutely despised growing up, I hate popularity contests. I have been the victim of bullying in middle school because some
Same.
popular person just decided to pick on me. And even in college, I've pretty much seen parallels at my university with like online with the rivals community. It's like, oh, you're not popular enough, that's on you. Oh, I got told by one of my own players that, hey, your bracket's just not a popular bracket, it's just one of the ones where people will just go to and they'll leave after they're done. I was like, thanks, man, that makes me feel really much better about myself. It didn't. Like, again, it's like, here, I tried to run for president of our esports club like 3 times, and all 3 times I just didn't win. And it was purely because of popularity. So I'm no stranger to this whole popularity contest. It's not a thing worth doing.
Like,
So that irritated me as well. And those are pretty much all the receipts that we got, aside from just the most egregious case of somebody forgetting about the hunt.
yeah,
And it's ironic because this person also said that they weren't going to enter the last hunt if it didn't have a prize pot. But funny enough, like I said, Superman off 9 did not have a prize pot from what I saw on the sleep page. But this person still entered that. So where's the excuse there? But those are all the receipts that we had found. Outkast, you wanted to talk about
Holy
the more side of things,
so
right?
why is it that I'm the only one streaming my run for this bracket? Why? And why is it that I was like one of the only ones streaming my runs for anything for this goddamn game? Like, why? Like, and then why is it that I only averaged about like 4, maybe 7 at max? And then like Max Hacks only averaging like 1 or 2 people like in their streams, and then Torque at max getting 12 and then averaging about 8. Where's the support? I don't feel it. And it felt like if I wasn't good at the game and didn't have like, if I wasn't so close to like many of the people here in this call or just in other people in the community, I would have said fuck this shit. Because it does not feel like a it doesn't even feel like a community, as opposed to Rivals 2, where I now have locals. And people are popping off in the BC server, in the BC Roa server, and we're getting monthlies, and we even have Battle BC again, most likely. So it's like, bro, this is, you may shit on Rivals 2, but it's like, dude, this is like the most like fulfilled I've felt in a community.
Oh, but Outkast, just start a Rivals 1 local.
Oh yeah, by the way, I want to talk about that one real quick. Start a Rivals
man.
1 local. Dude, the last time I tried that, me, Bullets, and Stevie basically robbed VSB blind because they gave us $100 for advertisement, and only 3 of us showed up. And guess what? It was me, Bullets, and Stevie. We basically robbed Vancouver Street Battle blind. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, there's like, and there's also like negative content for, and this is just like negative content for Rivals 1, like in videos. In the past 4 years I've been part of like Rivals 1, I've consumed more videos of Rivals 2 in my 1 year of this game being out. In the 1 year of this game being out, I've consumed like more content than in my 4 years. Like, the only time like I've cracked over 20 viewers for Roll 1, and I know that's not that much in the grand scheme of things, but like it's a lot to me. Was of course the hunt 165. So, well, I'll touch on that again. But the one time I boot up Framemakers, Galaxy, you were there for that, I think.
What? I hate Framemakers. What?
Oh no, I think it was Pride. I think it was Pride that was there.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm not tuning in for Framemakers content.
No, like,
I'm not gonna lie.
I boot up Framemakers. I just sat down, right? I just sit down, like, after taking a piss. I was like, oh shit, yo, I have a lot of people in my chat, right? And then it's like, bro, what the fuck is this? Turn this shit off, bro. This game's trash. Why'd you buy this game? This game sucks. Mind you, I just booted it up. And it's like, where the fuck were you guys when I was playing Roa 1 for like 2 hours?
They were there lurking or something. I don't know.
No, it's when I boot up Framemakers. It's like,
wow, the community comes in. They're like, oh look, a Framebreaker streamer. Let's tell them to not play.
Yes, it's like, bro, what?
It's that bad.
I'm like, what is going on here?
What's funny? This has been a thing even back like in 2018, where there were just a lot of people in the Rivals 1 community in particular just dedicated to hating on people.
This was in 2022.
Oh, yeah.
Your ilk should have died.
Yeah.
Hey, Galaxy, you remember Neo, right?
Neo.
The crew.
Yeah, the crew Neo.
The only crew I remember is Degen.
Yeah, wow.
And Vibe, of course.
Oh.
Can't forget Vibe.
Well, Vibe is kind of like close to it.
But
I guess
do not remember
around
all
like late season
but
2.
I digress. I'm harping on the view count. Is like, wow, some community this is. Holy shit, dude, crazy. And
I think that's hilarious.
I think that's.
I hate that game anyways.
It also hurts extra. It hurts extra because like that game did suck, and it probably still sucks. But anyways, no, and then we fast forward Hunt 165. Wow, I cracked 20 viewers playing Roll 1, and aside from like this, like a bunch of the OGs, most of the viewership came from people from Rivals 2.
Do you guys always remember when they announced at some tournament that they were doing Rivals of Ether 1 workshop, and the viewership just like plummeted?
Oh my god. But I'll touch on that. We'll touch on that really quick. But like, I'm just prefacing this right now. It's like, why is it? It's almost like I personally feel like Rivals 2 community is leagues better because of this. And then just like that stream just solidified it for me. Because it's like, why the fuck is like a lot of my support is coming from people from after I joined Roa 2. And that shit probably would have happened anyways, because I'm always in like other people's streams chatting it up and what have you. I could barely do that for Roa 1 because nobody's streaming this shit. It's so simple. It's so simple too. Like, just literally hit the go live button and just have you guys lurk.
Also, I feel like it goes without saying we're excluding Workshop. We're talking about Basecast.
This is Basecast. Workshop, like, you guys are ahead of the game in terms of like content wise. Like, the bars.
It's almost like the Basecast community doesn't like content and did everything they in their power to not let content be created. But you know, I don't have a lot of personal experience with that. Definitely not.
Yeah, so
oh my god,
we had a story for you.
Yeah, you go first, and then I'll ask about spectator mode. Then we can talk about R2 optimization.
Oh, spectator mode, my favorite word.
Well, Jazz, you go first, and then we can move on.
I think this is like a couple of weeks ago. Somebody was like trying to learn Ori, and then naturally I was like, oh well, I plugged in your Ori guide because it's like a quick way to like understand the basics of Ori, and then
I have a story with that too.
Okay, well that could also go into your spectator mode story.
Some Ori main from EU was like, oh, this guide sucks. Up there is not the main thing that you're using, and also sign types are useless. So it went into this entire argument where Outkast and I were trying to like. I was trying to defend the fact that like sign types are not useless, and spoiler, I ended up being right. And Outkast was sitting here like, okay, you guys, why don't you guys make a better guide than this? And we still haven't gotten one. Now, granted, it took me having to ping Anti to like resolve this thing, and guess what? Anti was basically like, yeah, they have uses to them. And then just plugged in a video of Eden just doing a bunch of combos with sign taps, and I was like, I'm literally fucking right. And the best example I had was like Oreo Cookie. I always watch Oreo's Ori constantly doing like, it was jab, reverse F tilt into sign tap. I
was literally thinking the exact same thing. Yeah, I was thinking that in my head. I was seeing it in my mind's eye. I'm like, dude, the greatest thing is jab, reverse F tilt, and then like do whatever you freaking want on them. You just put them in the contraption, baby.
No, literally
kill them.
I hit masters with Ori because I'm like, what did Oreo Cookie do to me? And then what did also Games and Flames do to me? Oh yeah, right. They used explosion or they used sign tap. That's right. Yes.
And then there's Gushko, and I'm just like,
you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that a floating massive shine explosion is not useful, and also a move that literally stops all of your knockback. Like, what are you talking about?
It literally
completely randomized timing. You will never react to that.
Dude,
yeah, you can't. It's literally unreactive.
My favorite shit was like the hold you in place after I put you in hit stun, hold you in place, and then back air you.
Down strong sign taps.
Woo!
My nightmare.
That too. Thank you. It's like,
I did that.
It was the dumbest thing ever. They were complaining. Look, the whole thing was that they were like, somebody was like, I don't remember liking this one, but it was just a 1 minute quick thing to like give people an idea. Hey, these are like the main things that you should take note of when playing Ori.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's exactly the point of my series was that, hey, you have literally like, oh my gosh, oh man, the Rivals 1 community was so uncontent brained, and it made me and Pride so angry because it was so obvious.
No, you, Tech, and Pride awakened me to this problem.
Yeah, Yeah,
my God.
you have. Okay, first of all, it's a short. You
It
have
was one short for
literally-
1 minute, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was back. It was,
1 minute.
I mean, now they can be longer than 1 minute, but back then it was literally you have 1 minute. That's it. And so I was like, wait, if someone is for some reason, addicted to rivals and they need like a really quick guide, here, 1 minute, let's do this. And then people, okay, after some stuff happened, I was like, I asked some people, okay, what was your actual issue with this guide? Like, what was your actual issue? Like, well, it doesn't really go into like the defensive properties. It's Rivals of Ether 1. There's one defense property. It's called parry. What are you talking?
There's two defense in this game: parry and movement. Get good at one. Honestly, get good at both because you're gonna need both anyway.
Oh no! And that said person, by the way, they didn't even use a defense. They didn't even use parry defensively. They used it offensively. They ran head first into danger, and then I'd have to sit there and watch commentators glaze the shit out of them when it's like, no, you did the equivalent of run first, head first, and it just somehow worked out.
I will still say to this day that aggressive parrying, it was and always was the meta.
I mean, yeah, when they're recovering with like up B, if their up B has a hitbox, just run up parry. Like, what are you gonna do?
Like, in neutral too.
No, this
too.
shit happened in neutral. But yeah, no.
I can explain more about what happened if you guys want me to.
Yeah.
I mean,
hold on,
okay.
I'm gonna hold you real quick. By the way,
Okay.
that person who said like I don't remember liking this video, or yeah, don't worry, a new Ori guides is in the works. You were my worst opponent in the hunt. You were the worst. Holy shit, dude! Screw making a new guide. Like, you're gonna need a guide. You're gonna need maps to go the opposite direction of my F Smash.
Oh no.
Like, do better. Don't even make a guide at this point. That was crazy. And then, holy crap, you had the audacity to keep hitting ready. It's like, bro, why do you want your ass beat when I'm trying to fix my stream? All right, let's get this over with. Anyways, Galaxy, you go.
So here's what happened. What my experience with that guide. I was just browsing OriCord for whatever reason, and someone's like, "Hey, I need like a really quick guide on like Ori, like just like some basics." And I'm like, "Whoa! I just happen to have this." Or did I just posted it unprompted? I think I might have posted it unprompted. Yeah, I posted it unprompted actually. I was like, "Hey guys, I have this. If you guys want to like share this, whatever." I put it in like the media, whatever. And then about maybe 5 minutes later, got deleted. Just disappeared. And I was like, well, that's weird. And I posted it again. And then it got deleted. And then a certain top player, do they even play anymore? You know what?
No.
I'm gonna name and shame. I'm not.
Are you sure?
Right.
Yeah, I'm fully confident. They cannot hurt me in a way that matters. Squanto was like, "Hey, I need a really good guy for Ori guys," and then I posted it again, and it got deleted again, and then he posted some type of like laughing emoji or something, and I was like, you know what? I'm out, y'all. And so I left the OriCord. And then Anti DM'd me and was like, "Hey, I just noticed you at the Oracle. What happened there?" And I explained that, and I was like, "Oh, okay. You know what? Anti posted it because he has like admin things. So you can't delete what he posts. Yeah, they had admin, and so they posted it, and so it can't be brought down. And I was like, okay, if you guys obviously have an issue with this, what's the issue? And they're like, I think this guide sucks, and didn't elaborate. And I was like,
oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. It's like you didn't even elaborate.
Alrighty then.
You didn't elaborate, and also, bitch, it's a 1 minute short. Like, what do you want?
It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like
magnum opus.
Ultimate guide. Yeah, it's not supposed to be a magnum opus.
Oh my
It's
God.
literally just. It's literally just. Hey, you have 1 minute. You know what? You're about to head into a local, and you've never touched this game before. I don't know how you got in that situation.
You know,
but
one of
here
them who I
you go.
blame for stuff like that, by the way, and no shade to him. He's an awesome content creator, but like, my God, people have like messed themselves up because of his guides. Izza,
Izza?
the art of series.
Yeah.
I loosely remember watching some of Izza's
Those
videos
guys
back
are
when I played
so
Ult.
high quality, like to the point of it answers
Yeah, that's not
everything
even. That's
about
not
characters.
even. That's not even
But the thing
like.
is, everyone
the bar is so
expects
high.
Guides, everyone expects guides to be like that minimum now, and I'm just like, you do realize that takes a lot of effort to put in, right? Not just
I
the editing,
remember.
but like all the information gathering.
It's like information
I'm
gathering.
still
The
behind
6
on my
million,
LP guide.
6 million
I live
editors.
streamed my editing. Like I used to do like 4-hour streams nearly every day. 2 hours of it was playing Rivals 1, and then the next 2 hours was editing tutorial videos. And like I remember I spent a full 3 hours on a single shot that lasted probably maybe 4 or 3 seconds. Like I put my whole soul into those videos.
Yeah, and you're one man too,
in a
by the
way
way.
that I can't do it now. Yeah, and I'm one man, and I can't. I can't put my whole soul into making videos. Making tutorials now, and I just feel like that if I tried to do it now, someone would just do it better. So
See, that's
know.
like that was the attitude
That's
I
my
had.
problem
That's-
when it comes to
yeah.
guys. I feel like someone would end up doing it better than I could, but that's only because like I'm really bad at trying to like explain myself.
No, and to me, what it was like, you know what? Nah, I regret not doing anything for Roll 1. Keep in mind, I'm not blameless either in the content, in shaming people into like not making content, because I was the same way. I only did the bare minimum of like go live.
Oh man, I had some I had Google Photos like dude, like it's dumb like memories saying, hey, remember this from 5 years ago or 6 years ago? And one of them was a screenshot of me arguing with top players about how, hey, spectate mode it's kind of important.
Yes, yes.
Spectate mode is kind of important.
This is low key kind of why I wanted you
And
on this on this pod.
And 5 years later, look where we are. Wow, viewership for Rivals 2 tournaments is actually kind of good. It's almost like if you have a working spectators mode, it makes making content for it easier.
That was the problem. That spectator mode almost never worked. I
Oh
wanted it to
my
work.
good! Don't tell me that. Don't tell me this, because it's all excuses. The way that you fix this is just make the spectator join last. That will literally fix all of your issues. I literally was doing workshop Abyss Aether stages, which should be a desync nightmare, right?
True.
I never had an issue with spectate mode, because all I did was make sure I joined last, and it fixed everything.
No, but my rollback.
That was the same
That
thing.
robot was never an option for Galactic Chaos. I'm gonna be real with you.
Did we ever talk with you about that during Pantheon?
About what?
Just spectator mode in general, because stuff like that.
I don't think we.
I mean,
I don't think the intention was to have spectator mode for that fucking bracket.
I know, but like the ideas are always good, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you had just asked me, I would have told you, hey, just make sure you join last, and it will always work every single time. Like that's all you have to do.
I will say that was also the method for when I was the main person for a while streaming stuff on Switch, I would always have to make sure I was joining the lobbies last, and Switch was a nightmare. There would still be some disconnects because thank you Nintendo, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
more
Nintendo.
often than
Christ
not, whenever I
almighty.
joined last, then it would end up working because that was the only way that you were able to stream Switch tournaments anyway. So I had to make do
Oh
with
my
what we
God.
had. But
Yo, Switch was on top of the world with the whole having arenas.
Yeah. Whoa,
that too,
lobbies.
yeah.
Dude, I can't tell you. Do you know I walked up to Dan Fernacey himself and showed him lobbies in Brawlhalla? This is the thing that happened. Because Brawlhalla lobbies are are really, really good because everything in Brawlhalla is a lobby. Like, if you are playing ranked 1v1 and for some dumb reason you wanted your best friend to just spectate you while in the game playing your 1v1 ranked, you can do that. You can just say like, hey, here's my lobby code for this match.
Give me mid-set coaching.
Yeah, mid-set coaching.
Wait, that could also be concept. Fuck.
Yeah. And then what's really cool is that let's say that you win or lose and you go back to back to queuing, you can press a button on Brawlhalla and you can make it so now, oh no, you're just ranked 2v2 matches now with the person that was just spectating you. All they have to do is just press a button on their controller and they just instantly join in because they're already in the lobby. And then after that, you're like, I don't know, I want to do like some dumb modes like, the 15 billion game modes that they have. Because yes, they have a lot of game modes.
Oh yeah, well we'll tug on that later.
Yeah,
that's actually, we're just gonna yeah. Let you finish.
I digress. Let's move on.
But
yeah, so
okay, I think we're done. We're basically done.
TLDR, yeah, TLDR. Realistically, the hunt shouldn't have ended the way it did, in the sense that it shouldn't have taken money for people to be here. I will say this: threatening to end a bracket, at least in my case, is not working anymore for at least Pop Cup, which I've been trying to run in place of the hunt, since I really want to try and get more people into Rivals 1 through an amateur bracket, so that way, once they're done with Pop Cup, now you gotta learn the intermediate and advanced stuff on your own terms, stuff like that. But the only way that Rivals 1 is ever gonna see a resurgence is if the current community gets into a content mindset, and with how people reacted to Galaxy's Guide, I doubt that's gonna happen.
Dude.
So the fate of Rivals 1 is now in those who congregate with the mid-level grind server now. I wish y'all the best of luck. I wish there was more that I could do, but clearly
y'all don't want us. Y'all don't want us. But like, I'm just confused. Yeah. I don't know what you guys want. You want the game to grow, or you want people to stop playing Roa 2 to play Roa 1? What is it? What do you want? Because like, there's like all the keys were there.
I want a Rivals 1 mode in Rivals 2. I think that would be cool.
You know that's gonna happen. Like, it's either the community or the devs are gonna do it. Like, take your pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but finally moving on to Rivals 2.
Optimizations. This is gonna be brief because we could all agree this game's unoptimized as fuck.
Yeah,
like
and
everybody in call and in chat.
And I can give a little bit of backstory and a little bit of experience with
this. Is also why I wanted you here.
Yeah. Oh, you want? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The floor is
yours and Jazz and Shadow.
My first. Yeah. Okay. So the reason why Rivals 2 is having so many issues with optimization is unfortunately because of, you guessed it, Unreal Engine 5. woo, everybody, it's literally something that they literally can't change. So we're gonna have to deal with this for the rest of the Rivals 2 lifeline. Great. The issue is that Unreal Engine 5, so Unreal Engine 4 is incredibly optimized by itself. There are so many like plugins, all of this research and development that was already done on Unreal Engine 4 that if you do something on Unreal Engine 4, it's gonna be smooth as butter. Always. But I guess Rivals Fever 2, they wanted to make sure that the game was kind of future proof. They're like, hey, look, if we're gonna be playing this for another 10 years, they might sunset Unreal Engine 4 knowing Epic Games. Like, which that's fair. They were kind of started developing Rivals 2 at the worst possible time, because the first few times that we saw Rivals of Aether 2 was in Unreal Engine 4. But then I guess they realized like, oh wait, Unreal Engine 5 just came out. You know, Epic Games is a big, ginormous slop a corporate company. They probably might say like, okay, Unreal Engine 4 is gonna self-destruct on all of your computers. Get wrecked. And so they were put between a rock and a hard place. And so they went with Unreal Engine 5, and it's because Unreal Engine 5 just as a baseline looks a lot better than Unreal Engine 4. The issue is that Unreal Engine 5 is really unoptimized. Like you can it is not just a Rivals 2 thing. It is every Unreal Engine 5 game. Go to Marvel Rivals. I cannot think of another Unreal Engine 5 game right now. But a lot of them.
Security Breach was Unreal Engine 5 too.
Oh, FNAF?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And everyone knows how buggy that game is.
Woo!
Yeah, it's just... And look, it's so
keeps
bad.
Giving.
And just keeps coming. Here's the kicker. It's so bad, they're already looking... Wait. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
They're already looking at creating Unreal Engine 6. The devs are like, look, man, we don't know what we did. We don't know what we did with this thing, but
Multiverse. I'm sorry to cut you off. Multiverses was also Unreal Engine 5.
Okay, no, I think wait. No, the Unreal Engine. Wait, the actual beta was Unreal Engine 4, but then the actual which ran well, but then the actual release, which ran terribly, was Unreal Engine 5. You just reminded me of that. Yeah, that was one of the things that they put in the patch notes for release.
They did, didn't they? Oh my god, you're right. That was actually one of the release patch notes.
Yeah,
Oh
everyone.
and yes, it looked better, but it played awfully.
Like everyone knew what Unreal Engine everyone who knew what Unreal Engine 5 was just groaning in disgust.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Unreal Engine 5 is like this cursed piece of tech that even the devs themselves have given up and are like, look, man, in a few years we're gonna have Unreal Engine 6. And it's probably just gonna be they slapped the number 6 on Unreal Engine 4 and kept it moving.
Oh
that
my!
would actually be the best case scenario.
That's
At this point, that's what we need, because I everybody knows here that I have been struggling with like net issues, and I'm pretty sure it's just on my end. But even like people with the greatest internet ever, like Outkast, will sometimes run into issues. I know,
can't even play in Miami. That's how bad this shit is.
Ripped the Atlanta server. I'm literally 2 hours from Atlanta, and they just nuked the server. And I'm like, please.
Hey,
no.
you guys want to know something funny?
What?
Who here remembers Dead by Daylight?
Yeah,
I've heard of it. I've never played it.
Take a wild guess what engine that uses.
Unreal
5.
UE5. And funny enough, one of my friends was talking about how the servers were starting to become messy with every new release.
Yep.
And I was just like, oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense now.
Yo, you know what? I think you know, I know we rag on Nintendo, but like goddamn bro, they have their own they have their own engine and shit, and look at them now. They are mid but at least they're not messy.
But
Yeah, I
did-
guess my bad, Galaxy. I guess
No.
I think I loosely remember people complaining about the game being on Unreal Engine 5 when it released. So it all makes sense now. It's like why everybody was dreading it, and just seeing like other games also being affected by this is like, damn, that is unlucky.
there's nothing they could have done about it, because if I had to be the one to make that decision, and I'm like, I probably would have made the same decision to do Unreal Engine 5, because again, Epic is a giant corpo slop company.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee, like, I wouldn't put it past them to be like, sorry, if you got Unreal Engine 4 on your computer, it's now a pipe bomb. I don't like I don't.
It's just the Windows security update. That's it.
Yeah.
Tech, you are not slipping. You're not slipping icons in.
I mean, Outkast was made in Unreal Engine 4. It probably runs great.
You're not slipping that game in.
Rushdown Revolt.
I'll give you Rushdown Revolt. I'm not giving you icons.
Okay, which is crazy because Rush Rev actually has better internet than fucking Rivals 2. You can dead ass play from
I literally
US to EU.
I played somebody in Sweden.
And the
Yeah.
connection was smooth.
Dude, what is it? Brawlhalla? I remember one day I played on Wi-Fi on a Switch with other people who were in another country, like I think it was Taiwan. Yeah, they were in Taiwan, and they were also like streaming, and I was like, they were on PC, and it felt like offline, and I was like, what is happening,
That's
brother?
crazy.
Like, I was on Wi-Fi on a Switch, dude.
Keep
Like,
in mind,
what?
they're also on servers too.
I mean, yeah, but also, if you tried to do that with Rivals of Ether 2, it would explode.
Oh yeah.
But that leaves the
generous.
question of what exactly can the devs do to optimize their game? What we've heard, there's not really much they can do. But what you guys can do on the flip side is actually run this script that Zach and Zabro have put together to either tear off some of the lagging on your game or just to simply optimize it. So Zach made the original Rivals 2 performance guide. I used that and I saw some minor changes. Obviously, my issue's internet, so there's not really much I could really say on how effective it was. But Zach recently put out an updated performance guide where
Which
there's
I'm sorry.
all you have to do is just go to this GitHub page, install the optimization stuff, run a script, select how much VRAM your graphics card has, run that, and boom, you have every optimization thing that Zach went over in their first optimization guide. It'll just all be done right for you within the click of a button.
I would,
I'm gonna put this in chat once Twitch stops lagging for me, but
just pass it to me, and then I'll just do it.
yeah.
Pass it to Shadow because I have it on full. I have Discord on full screen, and then he'll just post it.
I have personal experience with that because I literally downloaded it as soon as you said something about it. I was like, okay, I'm like frame one. I'm doing this. Like I did it, and yeah, it's really good. You do have to. What I did was I did like 4-player matches with every character, and then went through every single stage. Just run computer matches of them all just fighting. Just go through every stage because the first time a stage tries to load at all with this optimization patch, it's gonna look like you just went to the fourth dimension. Like it looks weird. But after that, yeah, Shadow just posted in chat. Awesome.
And then we're gonna have to put that in the description.
Yeah, this will be in the description of the YouTube and Spotify episode, so don't worry if you miss out on it now. It will be up there as well. But that is the least that you guys can do if you want your game to be a bit more optimized while the devs wait on Unreal Engine 6 to come out. Use that. Fun fact, this is also on Steam Deck, so Zabro and Zach have both worked together to make sure this is available for PC and Steam Deck, and also through Linux as well. So big shout outs to both of them. I do remember helping out Zabro with some custom color stuff. If anybody uses the color swap tool on PC, that also should be working for Steam Deck as well. So this is why we gotta love the Rivals 2 community. They're always trying to find ways to help each other out.
And I know the bar is in hell, but like, yo, there's more content creators. I don't know. Like, there's.
I mean,
huh? Yeah.
With experience with this, I tried it right before the podcast started. And honestly, it was running really well on my computer, even with me. With me running my Vtuber, because Vtuber. Like, I can tell you right now.
Yeah, you can talk about that now. In case, like, anybody wants to aspire to be a streamer, if they want to be a VTuber or not.
Yeah. Like, please heed my warnings. Okay, I have count them, 2 GPUs in my system right now. GPU 1, which is my main one, running all of my, it is rendering OBS, rendering the VTuber itself, and I have a bunch of other programs open just to make this thing work. And right now, that is sitting at a cool 83% usage. That is without that is without the game open. And then my other GPU, which is literally just designed to encode these streams. So because I'm multi-streaming right now, I'm not gonna self-advertise. I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm streaming right now, just to encode the streams and send them to Twitch and YouTube. That other one is an Intel Arc. That is at 67% right now.
Jesus Christ.
And I haven't turned on the game yet. I mean, technically I have it in its stream avatars, but it barely does anything. It's literally just like little like you can see like little avatars running around on the screen. Other than that, yeah, I am at 84% for one GPU and 69 percent for another another GPU. I'm going to test, like, I opened up Rivals after doing this optimization patch, and it runs okay. I had this issue before this optimization patch that whenever I tried to run Rival and while streaming, that my netcode was really bad. Outkast has personal experience with that when we tried to play.
Yeah, dude, I'd see your ping. It was somehow worse than Jazz, because with Jazz it would happen with every other 3 minutes or maybe like an entire game, right? With Galaxy, it was every 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was really bad, and I'm so sorry. But after this,
I wasn't the one getting lagged out. It was you.
yeah, it was just me. But after this, I just tested it just a few matches. But usually, I would just stay in like yellow color for ping. But after this, it's staying in green, like 50 ping, and I'm like, yo,
this is a W. This is a W as we're gonna get.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously going to test, because I feel like that meme of like the caveman Grug or something. Yeah, Grug hitting his head on the rock and then realizing, wait a minute, I have a Steam Deck and a capture card. Why am I not running the game on a capture card? entire time. So
I don't know why
I'm gonna
didn't you?
test that. Because I'm stupid is the answer. But yeah. I'm going to try testing. I'm going to test out running Rivals 2 on the Steam Deck and then using my capture card, see if that makes everything better.
Man, I need
use this patch, guys. Use this patch. It's a really good patch. Galaxy Me seal of approval, if that means anything.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think it's just like it's just worth testing out, just because like you got two people who have been working on this for a good while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else we got on the agenda and the itinerary?
I can talk about VTuber stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. That was also one of the things I thought would be interesting too. Like, and I'm sure everybody else in here's game, because like that sounds like hell with the whole GPU situation.
Yeah. Okay, so this is good news. Well, sort of funny / good news. First of all, I hope you guys have strong mental fortitude, because this is gonna be cringe. So the most popular post today.
Damn, I guess shut up then, because everybody co-signs giving up. I'm just kidding. Never mind. Don't. That's just a joke. It's a jokey joke. Calm down.
I'm gonna just post it in chat.
Yeah.
So
this could be the last thing to close it off, unless anybody else has anything else to add.
Nah.
Kind of breeze through that last one, because like I told you it wasn't gonna be long.
But yeah, the most popular VTuber thing today was this post. I just posted in Outkast. I'm sorry, I wish I.
Yeah, sorry, YouTube.
Before. Yeah, but yeah, this is the most popular post today. Basically, it is all about what is known in the VTuber community as puppeteering. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna explain it. Basically, this VTuber here, Resne, I guess? Resne?
I don't know, you're the one that posted the link.
Yeah. So she was basically just showing like, hey, VTubing is not as easy as you is, and it's not as easy. And you have to do something called puppeteering. And she's showing that off in this thing where you have to really, in real life, like act like an animated character in real life in order to actually for it to come through on the model. Like if I don't puppeteer right now, let me show you what that looks like. So if I said like, hey guys, this is me, this is Galaxy Me, I'm just, here doing my thing, instead of hey everybody, this is me, Galaxy Me, I'm just here doing my thing. Like, it's basically making sure that you move around as a puppeteering thing. And while this was incredibly cringe, a lot of people were coming in and were like, hey, by the way, this is something that you really have to do, is puppeteer your model. Make sure that you are making faces, you are moving around, physically moving around your head while you speak, so then you come off as more appealing to your YouTubers, your viewers. But one thing that she kind of got wrong in this is that this is not moving around that much is not that necessary especially for VTuber studio models, BTS models. You have something called parameters. Basically, parameters are something. It's basically like a number range to say like how much. Yeah, it's sensitivity. Yeah, sensitivity settings. Like if I move my head a little bit or a lot of bit, it makes a difference. But you can set it so that it's more sensitive. So even if you move your head, your VTuber model actually. And so it's just a funny thing of someone just being cringe. Hey, you have to be a V, and everyone's like, yeah, maybe so, kind of, not really. like what I did with my is I obviously made it a little bit more sensitive, and if you didn't notice, the planets that are on my sides actually move in time with my smile and my voice, like especially the purple and yellow. Like watch when I like frown and smile, and watch the purple and yellow one. See, I set it up so that particular planet moves in time with my voice and all my smile, if I'm smiling or not. And since you naturally kind of smile with saying words, it just moves around a lot. I kind of want I kind of wanted to give my my planets kind of like jiggle physics, but I don't have the proper files to do that. You know, don't laugh at me. Look, I know.
I'm
look,
sorry.
I know what
I just
I know what a
randomly thought
peel
of
looks
another
like.
video that Tech
Hey,
made
yo, man,
regarding
like,
jiggling.
I mean, I know what kind of, I mean, different kind of planets we're talking about here, but
Yeah. Look, I ain't got those type of planets. These are the type of planets that I got, and I need to make them jiggle too. Okay. But I don't have the CM03 file to actually rig my own model to do that. So give me some Jupiters, boy. Oh man, you don't know how many times Tech has asked me like, dude, just just give your VTuber massive boobs, and I'm like, yeah, I know. Look, I know. Look, that option looks at me every day like the Green Goblin mask. Like I'm like, he's a coward. I'm like, no, I can't.
Spit on my water. Oh no.
oh my god, dude, you'd make people spin with those.
Like the only things I have, what do I have? Let's see here. Where's my model? I have a no planets thing. I usually do this expression for thumbnails. It's really, they kind of get in the way for thumbnails when I put myself in thumbnails. I have this controller one. This one actually is functional. I can turn on another program, and I will actually hit the buttons in time with like whatever buttons I'm actually hitting on. So yeah, I have that one. I have a new one that I made.
Oh my god. Galaxy with big titties would make rivals blow up. Lock in. Come on.
I'm like,
The
I won, but at what cost?
Dude, this is.
I won, but at what cost?
To people like gonna view this that are gonna view this on YouTube, please check out the lives and hang out in chat. Dude, it's a vibe over here. Somebody has to sell their soul.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I
my
won,
gosh.
but at what cost? Why don't I have like a? Wait a minute.
Jiggle physics? I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Hey, let's do that. I have this one. I have nervous shake. This one just makes me shake a little bit. That's pretty much it.
Breaking your model. I can see the breaks.
Yeah. It breaks your model. I'm actually using one that caused a little bit of drama in the community. Because basically, a lot of VTuber models are layered, or like an actual like a Photoshop picture, and people were using these effects and didn't realize that a lot of female VTubers actually have clothing systems, which means that their clothes are just a layer. So whenever they turn this on, oh no, it just exposed themselves. Because their clothes are just a layer, and like a lot of female VTuber models are just kind of naked with clothes as a layer. So, you know,
There's a reason why they're so accurate.
yeah,
Oh
there's a
my
reason
God.
why the clothes are so, yeah.
Yes,
but
Goof.
yeah,
Pretty detailed, Goof.
Yes.
Like,
Just
if you
yes.
look into, like, a basic
How-
like female model, you would probably like shit your brains out. Those models are so complicated.
And
Yeah,
like that's why the VTuber models are expensive. They are
but
I paid, let's see, upwards of
heaviest character in the game.
$500. Yeah, about $500 for this model.
And that's cheap. That's on the cheap end too, by the way, folks.
Yes, this is an incredibly cheap model.
That is on the cheap end.
That's nothing. That's nothing against. Don't they
like
go up to?
50K synthesis.
Yeah, 100K is more like it. Like
50 to 100K.
Yeah, because guys, my okay, I'm gonna have to say this with really specific enunciation. I'm gonna have to enunciate really hard. My rigger is a real homie. He
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Anyways, keep going. The more you draw attention to that,
yeah,
like the worse you're making that.
I can't say that. Anyways, my rigger actually rigged my. Okay, he sent me an update. It was like, hey, just so you know, I live in the Philippines and there's a super typhoon I'm going through right now, and I don't have any power, but I borrowed my friend's generator and but I'm still working on the model. I should give you. I'm like, what? No, what? Get the safety. What are you talking about? He posted a picture of him giving a thumbs up with like him like my model on his laptop, but he looked like he was in the freaking back rooms, brother. I was like,
oh
what are you doing?
Dude, I need to find it. There's like the yo, let's go Pinoy Pride.
Wait, I have wait a minute. I know. Okay, yes. I know it's here somewhere. Oh man, I was like, bro, please get the safety. You do not have to do this. I was just doing this for fun. Like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. But yeah, my model is definitely on the cheap end, and it's a very simple model. Like, basically what I did to make this model work was I commissioned what is it? Yeah, I commissioned a really good artist who's really good at drawing people of then I went to someone on Fiverr to like chop it up into layers, and then I gave that to my rigger, and yeah. Wait, I found it. I'm gonna post it in the chat. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can.
I'm not gonna lie. If you somehow, I'm not gonna lie. I have to be honest. If you somehow skirted by saying that word, not once, I would have figured it out and just like, you're what now?
Yeah. Let's see here. Is there a chat in here, or is there?
My Twitch chat.
My
Twitch chat or my YouTube chat. Pick your poison, and I'll just repost it.
Okay.
But yeah,
it's just a thing downloaded on my computer. So I don't know.
Is it an image or just a?
Yeah, it's an image. It's an image.
Oh, if it's an image, then we could probably.
I'll just post it in like, let's see, podcast topics. I'll just post it there.
Yeah. Well, I can screen share it, but
yeah.
Yeah, this is probably the last thing too. But
yeah, this is the last thing. Yeah, he said I'm in a super typhoon and I don't have any my friend's generator, and then send me this.
Yeah, this is.
Oh my god!
I was like,
I feel excluded now. Oh my god. Why?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Really?
That is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of based, but also I was so worried for him. I'm like, bro, are you okay? And like when I asked him, are you okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm okay. It's sunny, and I'm like, that's daylight, brother. I hope so. Oh man. He's fine. He just made 500.
Yeah, no. That 500 USD. 500 USD. That's a lot in PHP.
Yeah, in
true.
Filipino money. Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Okay, he's showing it. Yeah. That was. I was like, dude, what are you doing?
no,
But
bro.
yeah,
He wants his bag. He wants his bag because that is a lot of money.
Yeah, you guys are safe. From VTubing drama today, that was the most big post.
Tame thing.
Was puppeteering. So, you know, there you go.
That's how you walk in.
That's how you walk in.
All right. Well, I guess we'll take a couple questions, but then this is also why you guys should show up live. People in chat, if there's anybody in chat.
I got a lot of respect for you, Galaxy, with like making sure you have all this stuff for your Vtuber model. Because it sounds like a lot.
Yep.
I guess I'm kind of loosely looking into like VTuber modeling just for the fun of it, just out of like sheer curiosity, just since I was using Blender. And after all that, I was like, oh man, I think I got a lot to learn in Blender if I want to even try to attempt that. But I got a lot of respect for you.
Natty, did you talk about the community ranking thing, or did I miss it? That was episode 1.
No. The more recent one.
Top
20.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Where everyone was like, everyone was mad that Plup wasn't like.
Oh, the community ranking thing. Oh, that.
I mean, we all know.
I paid that no mind.
We all know Pup would be number one if he traveled more, and like I get why people were complaining. Like I probably would have, if I ever actually filled that out, I probably would have put Plup at number 1. But we all know that Plup just washes everybody. There's no need to complain.
Like this man whooped the shit out of everybody in Evo. I think this is bar none the most winniest of person.
You know what this reminds me? What it reminded me of though?
What?
The whole Soul Rifle versus Cake for number 1 debate all over again.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's gonna be Cake no matter what you say because A, he travels to the most events and wins consistently, and B, they don't usually look at like super high placings. They look at consistency. That's how it always has been.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Only taking one game, taking one game off of your armor versus, and then you just like 3-0s everybody. I think that's pretty consistent.
I'm talking about like consistency.
I know what you mean. I'm just being a smartass.
Oh my god.
There was another question from Goofed that says, how long have you been doing this, Galaxy? Ever since I've known you, this has been you. Since 2021, because that's when I had a lot of disposable income, and I saw VTubing and I was like, man, that looks kind of cool, looks kind of fun. You can go back to my channel and go back to my earlier ones. You can see me being, and I'm so sorry to say this, the term now is FleshTuber. But yeah,
right, I'm leaving.
I knew that was gonna bother Outkast for some reason.
I know about it. This is like, motherfucker, how dare you do that?
Yeah, it's called FleshTuber now. I'm sorry.
I'm leaving. I'm also taking the podcast with me.
What?
Yeah, FleshTuber sounds not. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're taking 50% of the podcast with you, okay?
Yeah, I just thought it would be like kind of cool to do this. I wish that I hadn't turned off all of my lighting stuff. There's this cool thing you can do with 2D VTubers where you can give them backlighting. It's kind of like the difference between, like, do you know like the meme of like adult cartoon, like Family Guy being like the lighting in the shows, and then like the one time that they like do a movie, how like the lighting looks a little different for every character.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I can give myself like movie lighting on myself, and I can make it so that the lighting from from the games I play kind of like show up on my model like I'm standing right in front of the screen. Kind of like how I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a little mean. Kind of like how Jazz's setup is, where all of the lighting is coming from the screen. I'm sorry. I'm
No, I'm used to it now. I still gonna find it.
Yeah, I could have stood
just
in
get a ring light. Get a ring light.
I would have stood in solidarity.
That's exactly what my boyfriend Miles is like. Just get a ring light, but
Like, get a ring light.
here.
Get a ring. Yeah, ring lights do
Maybe
wonders.
Tech,
Like,
I think maybe Tech also said this to me.
Yes, Tech
But yeah, no,
and me
I'm
said
trying,
this.
Yo, I'm trying.
like I remember when I was a Flash Tuber and I got a ring light because I was like, I'm always watching like how to be a better streamer videos. Super villain lighting to beyond. that's so right.
How she gets treated in the community.
Jazz is
might actually have a super villain origin story. I won't even lie to you.
Oh,
my goodness.
God.
Jazz is over here like, they all hated me for what I wanted. They will know the pain named Jazz.
Darth Vader theme.
Oh,
Imperial March.
Oh man. Jazz is gonna have the syndrome moment. I know.
It hasn't happened yet.
It's gonna, and Cake is gonna ask, please call it off. And Jazz is gonna be like, 5 years too late.
Wait, what did you say, Shadow?
I said you can't count on anyone, especially top players.
Yeah, you can't count on anyone.
Oh my god! All right.
Oh man.
I'll take one more. We'll take one more question, and then I'm down to end it because I don't want the video to be too long.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. No,
No.
You're good. I like that. I like this shit.
That's the fun part.
That is the fun part. Is getting off track.
Yeah. Man.
Anybody have one more question, or forever hold your peace until next week?
It's always been my dream to actually be on a podcast. I used to listen. Oh God, I'm gonna date myself. Oh man, none of y'all are gonna know. Co-optional podcast. I love that in. Does anybody know what I just said? Does anybody know?
Why?
Is there anybody close to the age?
You're cutting out, so I don't even know what you said. Period.
Oh no. Okay. Has anyone watched the co-optional podcast?
Never heard of it.
Familiar.
No, I'm gonna turn into dust. No, please. Somebody in chat.
No.
Please.
Name sounds so familiar.
Yeah, I know.
Does anyone know who Total Biscuit is?
Yes, actually.
Okay, that was the main podcast that he did. It was called the Game Station. It was called the Co-optional Podcast back in 2011. Yeah, 2011.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Don't you? I hate all of you. When someone tells me that the 3DS is like 15 years old, I say you take that back.
Oh my god!
You take that back.
It's 14 years, I think.
You're lying to me. It's still new. I know it is.
Yeah, no.
If I speak, I'm gonna make Galaxy feel older, so I'm gonna shut up.
Hey yo, so. Yeah, but yeah, no, okay, so the two questions, well, I can't scroll up for whatever reason, but I remember. The grudge matches with the two Zetters, yeah, and you know what, that's a whole other topic, so stay tuned for a future episode, because that is a whole other ordeal, so yeah, we'll hold off on that one.
One of the people involved with that is the same one we were kind of referencing earlier, so we're gonna hold
holding off on that. See, that was easy to answer. Anyways, Ronno's son or Claren daughter was another question. This is the last question.
Ronno's son. I'm sorry.
Rano's son? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, dude.
I may be
I'm
family.
gonna go
I may be family
last.
friendly, but I'm also a little toxic. Sorry.
Oh my god,
I'm
dude.
gonna go last on this one. Shadow, what about you?
Can I avoid this? I've been on both ends of the spectrum, so like, my God, I'm not reliving it. Claire and daughter.
that is completely fair. He's like, I'm abandoning my Rano son.
I can't, and especially since I just recently went back into the pit. Thanks,
Man.
Cruz. Thanks, crew out of mud.
I'm picking
Oh, man.
I'm picking Claire and
Wait,
daughter.
why am I shaking? Oh wait, I forgot I put that thing as A. I can't.
Whoops.
I'm picking Claire and daughter because like, dude, Rano is in Rivals 1 has given me so much PTSD. I'm sorry.
But no, see that's a trap. They're both doomers.
Dude.
Uh,
I'm picking Claire and daughter regardless, bro.
Natty, as an adopted person, that's so real.
see, Rivals 1 Rano's at least admitted that their character was bullshit. I don't know what type of crack cocaine Rivals 2 Ranos are smoking where they're saying their character is bad. And then Claire and Mains just have always downplayed, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Aside from like the
honestly,
top ones.
Just give me Rano-san. I will just by some sheer force, I will convince Shadow to help me prove Rano Main's wrong in 2.
No, but remember he can't edge guard. Oh yeah, that was another problem too.
Oh my God, I'm not being able to edge it.
Y'all had a dude that said Rano cannot edge guard.
No, he doesn't play this game. He's too busy playing 2XKO for who knows how long.
I hope that game makes him as miserable as Tekken 8 did. Or not Tekken 8, Tekken 7.
Oh gosh, man, I love 2XKO. It's such a funny game. It's such a funny game. Do you know that one of the best characters in the game, Echo, has a level 3 that also its startup frame is a counter state.
Yep.
So even if someone is mashing level 3 and you're like, "Oh, I'm just going to punish him." Oh, I'm sorry. He literally pretends to get hit, rewinds time, and puts himself in a timeline where he actually hits you the entire time and does more damage. It's really dumb.
Oh my god.
And then you lose half your health.
Dude, look at the controls. It looks like they're made by Satan themselves. Anyways, I'm going to end the podcast here. What about you guys?
I think we've reached a good stopping point. Alright, everybody say thank you to Galaxy. Galaxy, where can the people find you and let them know what your creator code is for Rivals 2?
So, I love brand equity. If you want to find me, just type in Galaxy Me anywhere. You'll even find my personal Instagram and you can dox me. Cool.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. Twitter.com/GalaxyMe_ because there's a little 5-year-old took the Galaxy Me one and I can't get it back even though he hasn't tweeted in 5 years. You can Twitch.com/GalaxyMe, YouTube.com/GalaxyMe, Blue Sky .com/GalaxyMe. It's all just Galaxy Me. Guess what the creator code is? Galaxy Me.
Oh
That's
man,
right,
dude,
baby.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Oh man, yeah, really hit you with the ones. I know it doesn't look like I've made content. It's because rent. I'm
That's
literally
so real.
spending like 15, 16 hours a day just working, making sure that rent gets paid. So I am working on content though. Please just subscribe. And
It's free 99.
Yeah, it's free 99, and also use code GalaxyMe in Rivals of Aether 2. I haven't gotten the payout from Nexus yet, but the first time that I do, I will flip a lid because Yeah, it's really needed right now. I'm not rich. I have literally maybe $30 in my bank account right now, and rent is due like next week. So like, you know,
Oh my god.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go sicko mode this week to make sure I get rent paid. But um, but yeah, I am planning on my official debut. Is officially becomes a VTuber. They do like a big stream and they show off all their expressions and things like that. They show off their lore. I'm actually am building lore for me. And I'm going to be creating a Galaxy B Direct. That is what I am planning right now.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm going to be making Rivals of Fever 2 content. I'm going to be making Kirby Air Riders content because I love Kirby Air Riders. I'm sorry, I am not a normal person. 1997. And I got the Sonic autism. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. I was cooked from moment one. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of content in the future. I just gotta make it through this week. And then yeah.
Go support Galaxy by using code Galaxy when you buy something. I know I have definitely have been because I want to support this man as much as I can, help him and his wife out. You know, rent is not an easy thing to pay.
Yeah,
So,
I wanna see like I have a couple of job interviews. Yes, I'm a job haver. Sorry. And I have um I have a couple of job interviews. One of them is like a service technician for like vending machines, and I hope it's graveyard shift. Honestly, then I can do my other jobs, and I can just like buy a Switch 2 for Kirby Air Riders 2 because I'm willing to pay anything for that game. I'm so hyped for that game. I just want to see my wife go on shopping sprees again. That's what I want to see. Like, this isn't for me. This is for my wife. I just love my wife.
that's a dedicated husband, everybody. So, let's hope you get those jobs, man. But that's gonna wrap everything up for tonight's episode. Next week we'll figure out what we're gonna talk about next week because we haven't decided yet.
It's a mystery box. We just do these.
Yeah.
We just do these off the cuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but as per usual, make sure you keep up with us on my YouTube channel, jazz.wave. That is DOT spelled out. Make sure to subscribe there so you don't miss an episode, and also be sure to check out our Spotify as well. Give us 5 stars. Take a listen. I know Skeptic is always listening to each episode on his car rides to work, and
I need to go back and listen to like all of them.
Oh yeah.
They should be on Pocket Cast. That's what I use for my
The Nasby one's probably my favorite still. And
the Nasby one is collectively everybody's favorite. But
God,
if you guys
dude.
are looking for tournament advice, do watch that one. It's a good watch. And last but not least, episode 13 finally is out. This kick off season 2. Go check out our thoughts about Galvin and see what we've been up to over our breaks. But that's gonna do it for now. We hope you all have a wonderful night, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you, Galaxy Me, for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to be here. Yeah.
All right.